Marred in controversy since its inception. Is it open? Is it not? Is it working? Is it not? I am, of course, talking about the splash pad at Maynardville. I'm here again with a concerned citizen who was hoping for a little splash in his life today. But what have we discovered today, Nick Maples?
It's closed. I mean, the gates are locked. It's closed. There's no splash pad that's open, and I don't understand it. So I want some answers.
What role do you think winter plays in this?
Well, it shouldn't play any. I mean, it's our liability. I think I've got an exclusive group. I don't think we need any introduction, but it's GAPS. It's Greater Appalachian Polar Plungers, and I run the non-submersible division. So a lot of Catholics, a lot of Presbyterians, a lot of kids that grew up with tubes in their ears can't just do a polar plunge like normal. We have to have the splash pads. And so, I mean, we're talking about charitable contributions in upwards of maybe $150 being lost with these chains on these gates.
So why would a group like this need floaties?
There was an incident in 2017, I don't like to bring it up, but at the Harvest Park in Knoxville, which we did get amended, but the kiddie pool was way too deep. I tripped, I couldn't get up, almost lost my life. I mean, it's not a joke. So I just wear them out of precaution. And two, it's for the American flag, because I want to bring back the America that I grew up in. Because if you look at the rules that are posted, it's terrible. It's horrific. It's not, you tell me a granny can't take a little nip while she's watching her grandkids, or can't take a little vape while she's just enjoying the sun, or the winter sun. In this case, it's awful. It's not the America that I grew up in.
So how do we get it to be the America that you grew up in? How do we get to that point again?
Well, just like this, representing the stars, as you know, we're going to have to settle this like men. So if, you know, whoever's in charge up in that building wants to step out and talk to me, we're going to settle it like men at this point, because I'm fighting mad. They laugh at me every time I call them on the phone.
Sir, how you doing? Doing all right?
Are you?
I'm Mayor Tom Blakely. How are you?
So I was talking about Jason Bailey, the mayor, if he wants to step out, and I'm gonna
let me talk to the mayor.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Sir, we'll talk later.
Mayor Blakely, what do you have to say to the citizen like Nick that want to have this open in the winter?
Well, we always try to be aware of the citizens' concerns, and believe it or not, we have had people actually reach out to us during a polar vortex about opening up the splash pad. I do have a responsibility to lower as much liability as I can to protect not only the citizens, but to protect our organization, the city of Maynardville. So,
don't you think floaties would increase the chances of you protecting liability? Don't you think that decreases the chance of risk?
Yes, I do agree with you. The floaties are a great idea here, and I'm glad to see citizens like Mr. Maples being prepared and bringing the floaties, and he's got the sunscreen too. So I'm excited to see that.
So where does something like this rank on your priority list as mayor?
Now, where does the splash pad list, or where does opening during the winter list?
Opening during the winter.
Opening during the winter. So, as a mayor, my team and I, of course, we have a list. We have a priority list with certain things being at the very top and certain things being at the very bottom. In regards to being open during the winter, this would fall right under who is stocking the toilet paper at City Hall.
So it's on there.
Yes, it is on there. It did make the list.
Are you worried not solving an issue like this and having the backing of such a well-known organization like GAPS that this could affect your re-election?
Well, you know, I always try to keep my finger on the pulse of our community, and I'm very aware of GAPS and the Seesaw Club. They are growing in numbers. The one thing that I am aware of, and most people are aware of as well, is we've had a large influx of residents from California, New York, Illinois. What concerns us is a large influx of people from Alaska, because if that happens, this will have to be open during the winter.
So what are the next steps in this matter for the city, and Any parting words?
So I did reach out to the mayor of Kodiak, Alaska, to see if that they could point me in the right direction and possibly give us some things to better protect our citizens during the winter while they play on the splash pad. Unfortunately, they never reached out. Once we did a quick Google search, we unfortunately found out that they don't have splash pads in Kodiak, Alaska. But we do have some good news coming. We do have another grant, and we have basketball courts, pickleball courts, walking trail, and food truck park coming that will be connected to the splash pad. So you'll be able to eat corn dogs and swim with your floaties year round. Be great.
So would you recommend floaties for pickleball?
Possibly, yes. Give some bicep protection. So if you like to lift weights like I do, you got to protect your biceps.
And that is the jacked mayor, Ty Blakely.
Mom, please come pick me up. They're not taking me serious again. They're just laughing at me. I don't understand. Please, just come pick me up, please.